East Hartford, Connecticut, home to the Uconn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Uconn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to... Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Uconn's offense will start this game off. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. First down for the offense. The give to the back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Uconn will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Mississippi State's offense has the ball for the first time. Offense getting set for first down. He'll keep it himself. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Wants to throw. It's Shapin. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The inside handoff. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Give the offensive line tons of credit on that running play. Just working really well as a unit right now. They're being physical. They're getting a lot of push. And you see guys working up into the 2nd level.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
It gets closer and closer to the end zone right here. You know what's coming as a defense. The offense has to be physical, and they were. And the back knew exactly where he had to get 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. With the catch, it's Edwards. Still on his feet at the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw. And that pass intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching him. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, the inside give. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Offense gets set for second down. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
7, Uconn 0.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Quarterback on the keeper. Powers through the defender. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
On the run, it's Booth. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side. Makes the grab, defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll try the run. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground. He picked up about 4 yards, and the ball spotted at the 10. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Shakes off a tackler. Able to fight his way ahead for a pickup of 4, but they're still left with a 4th and 2. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Snags it quickly on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. He makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Looking to move it through the air. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Uconn will have to punt it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Uconn offense goes back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. Uconn will have to punt it away.
Now, a 4th down.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Fires to the tight end. Oh, they knock it free.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. Unloads to the right. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout. Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
That makes the score Mississippi State 17, Uconn 0.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
Uconn has it teed up to start this second half.
To advance on the football.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line is telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. First down here for the offense. On the run, it's Edwards. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running back searching for a hole. Nowhere to move. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Offense working from the pistol. Handoff to the lone back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 20, he's got space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on 1st and goal.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Husky. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Lining up to add another.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Syracuse is going to walk off the field there inside the dome with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, That W has to feel good. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. Takes the handoff. It's Booth. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He'll pull it on the read. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. To the ground to try to move the chains. At the 45 on his way. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They've been running it, but now the pass. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, is still short of the first down. Give to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Mississippi State, 17, Uconn, 10.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
Looking for a man. It's Chapin. Fires to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you've got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Uconn going back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Got his man quickly. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. Uconn is now threatening in the red zone. The give to the tailback. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. It's on target and complete. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Runs through a tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trailing and getting deep in the game. They'll go for it here on 4th and goal. He caught it. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. They're backed up 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. On the move at the 30. Oh, look out. Still on his feet. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
And they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to